Hello everybody, this is Manoj Kumar. I would like to welcome you at the page of Shekhawati International Academy, Seeker. Today we have another chapter from the class of ninth, and the book name is Moments. So dear students, as we have finished first chapter, and if you have not gone through my previous video of ninth class of the first chapter, the lost child, uh, which you can see in that page. And after that, what I want to say you that today we are going to start a new chapter. That name of the chapter is The Adventure of Toto. Here this chapter is written by Ruskin Bond, and Ruskin Bond is one of the famous writer as well as poet. He had written a great number of short story, and he is the most famous among the students in the field of literature English, and he had done a great work to reform the students into a different prospect of their life. In each and every lesson there are many things to be learned and etiquettes a student can learn. So here in this same chapter, The Adventure of Toto, you could see here the adventure, you know very well. Adventure is means, my dear students, that adventure where a person can get adventure. Adventure, there are many sources of adventure. For example, here let me tell you what is adventure. There are many prospects of life where a person can get adventure. There are many fields, like in many fields like sports activity. These are full of thrill. These are full of adventures. Like there are skydiving. So people generally who are very fond of skydiving, they feel adventure in such type of sports. River rafting, mountaineering, and scuba diving. So there are many sorts of activity where a person can get adventure. But here the adventure mean is different. Here the person, you could see the grandfather of narrator. This person, he found adventure in his life, and with whom there is a creature whose name is Toto, the adventure of Toto. And who is Toto? You could see Toto is a monkey, where the narrator's grandfather found from he had purchased this monkey from one of a hack driver who is riding a horse. He found this monkey was in a very awful condition, because the hack driver, the horse rider, was only have this monkey just for the entertainment, just for the like just for his time pass, but not he is serious. He is not determined towards the health and about the habits, about the activity, as the monkey is very soft by heart, as we have seen in our life. And but this the condition of the Toto, the condition of this monkey was very critical. So here the grandfather had thought about it to purchase it, and he purchased this monkey in 5 rupees. Actually this is a very past period of time where the it's an ancient period of time where the incident had happened with the narrator grandfather. So what he did, he brought this monkey. Actually, the grandfather was running a small zoo in his own house, where there is a stable. There are many other animals, any birds, especially their donkey, and many other animals are also there. He is also having a tortoise. So he is fond of, we can say he is a bird lover person, who has sympathy, who has a innocence, a feeling towards the animals. So just find out what type of adventure they found with this monkey. Here, have you ever had a baby monkey as a pet? Toto is a baby monkey. Let's find out whether he is mischievous or dollis. Now here mischievous means we can say uh, like a creature or a person who is so naughty, who cannot sit with who cannot sit uh, silently or quietly, who always look for doing some rough things, doing some naughty things which can irritate others, which can disturb others, but for himself it is a piece of entertainment, it is a piece of joyness, and that is kind of a mischievous, or we can say a stubborn as well, as we can use for this word here. So let's start the chapter. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tanga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. So grandfather bought this in 5 rupees, this pet, this monkey baby. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough. Now here feeding trough is a kind of a place in his Tanga where everything is there to be eaten. So it is a space is made for, a box is made for putting food, and where at that place, near that box, the monkey always used to bind with one of a chain of iron, and the monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. So now here the monkey was in a very bad condition when by the eyes of grandfather. When grandfather saw him at very first sight, he felt very sad about the condition of monkey. So he thought that that I should add another member in my zoo. So I think that my zoo is the right place for this monkey. So he had bought this monkey from the Tanga driver. Toto was pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischievous. Sparkled means, my dear, shine. So shine. Sparkled with mischief. Mischief means, as I have told you, naughty. Beneath means under. Deep set eyebrow. Like in his eyebrow, his eyes were so sparkle, so shine, and also some mischievous, some naughtiness also could be seen in his eyes. And his teeth, which were a pearly white, pearly means pearls, moti. That his teeth were so bright. It looks like a pearls, white pearls situated in his mouth. That kind of his teeth were looking so. Were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. And whenever he smiles, randomly he smiles, but whenever he smiles, it looks like that there is a fear of those Anglo-Indians ladies. Such type of his eyes were resembling with it. But his hand looked dried up as though they had been pickled in the sun for many years. Pickled here, this word is used in our. This word shows. This word illustrate the Indian traditions, as the writer of this chapter, Ruskin Bond. Actually, he is from the descent of British. His mother was Indian, his father was British, and he spent a great piece of time in British as well as in Britain. And but after that, he returned to his country, and he always represent the taste of India in his stories. So you could see whenever you go through with any chapter or any short story, any poem, you would see a glimpses of our country in his story, in his writing. So pickled, my dear, means achar. As you know that whenever if we have if we have, there are varieties of pickles are available in the market. So you know what happened when a pickle is prepared, it has to be placed under the sunshine to make it warm, to make it more tasteful. It increase the aroma, it increase the taste of the pickle. So here, his hands, his legs were looking that they are so dried up because the monkey has to run, has to walk on the warm land, on the warm roads. So that's why his legs, his hands were, especially the palms under the hands, it were looking it was seems that they are so dried up, they are so, because there were some wrinkles on it and they were torn. So as you can see that many people, especially older people, their ankles, the lower part of their legs, they are wrinkled. Many cracks are there. So his hands were seeming like that. Yet his finger were quick and wicked. Wicked means very sharp, very we can say mischievous, as well as his fingers and his hands were so fast as well as mischievous. And his tail. Now the narrator grandfather is adding that the tail of this monkey, while adding to his good looks, and actually his tail make him so beautiful. It makes his appearance so wonderful. Grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's sorry. The grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good looks. Also served as a third hand, and this tail also worked as a third hand because by the help of his tail he can hold his body on one of the branches of any trees. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hand. So he could hold, he could hang as well as he could jump. He is capable to jump, or he could because his by his tail he can fold his tail of one of any branches over the branches and make his body constant, make his body hold for a quite period of time. So it is very very beneficial, and by this tail he can reach anywhere, by he can touch or he can drag any fruits, any things from any tree. So it helps a lot. Delicacy means very clearly, in a right way, that might be out of reach of his hand if the tail is not there. So it will be many problems if monkey has to face, but this monkey has tail, so it is very very fortunate for him because it works like their hand. Grandmother always fussed when grandfather brought home some new birds or animals. First means get irritated. That grandmother, what type of attitude, what type of nature of grandmother, the narrator grandmother, while whenever grandfather brought any kind of animal, any kind of bird, then the reaction of grandmother was so cruel. She becomes so aggressive, she becomes so irritated by that a new member is about to join their family, so she has to be very aggressive. So it was decided that Toto presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particular good mood. So that the grandfather had decided that the presence of this monkey should be hidden. It should be not introduced in front of grandmother, just because of the grandmother would react so rudely. So it is better to keep her presence hidden, and whenever the grandmother was in a good mood, she was happy, that time the introduction would be happen of this monkey. Now in the next line, grandfather and I put him away in a little closed opening into my bedroom wall. So here, where we kept this, where we hid this monkey, we hid this monkey in a closed. Closed means almirah. There was an almirah which was into my bedroom wall. So it opens into my bedroom wall, where he was tied securely, where that this monkey, this baby monkey, was kept very safely. Or so we thought, to a peg fast into the wall. A peg means that where a kind of what we could say in Hindi we could say a kind of khunti. You could say you can imagine students that near the wall there is a khunti where he was fastened by a sting of iron chain. A few hours later, now interesting thing is going to be happen, my dear students. It's very important paragraph. Uh, a few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornaments paper chosen by grandfather, now stood out of naked brick and plaster. Now here, where we kept this monkey, where there is a one kind of a peg is there where we fasten this monkey. After few hours, when we came back to the room, we found that the wall in which the khunti was attached, the peg was attached, and beside this peg, through this peg, there is a one sting which was bounded by the neck of the monkey. What happened after coming back to the same room, me and my grandfather, what we observed that the wall, which now it's a white color wall, but that was so ornamental means it was very designful wall, and it was totally destroyed. It was scratched by the nail of the monkey, and the plaster was totally removed, and what was showing, the wall was totally naked. Naked is used means that here like the color was gone and only plaster and cement, or we could see the bricks could be seen. Nothing was visible. The beauty, the decoration of the wall went away. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket. Wrenched means snatched out. छीन ली गई, or we could say that निकाल ली गई झटके से, in sudden hit, that the peg was taken out from the socket. And my school blazer, who is my means the boy's school blazer, which has been hanging there, was in shreds means torn into many pieces. I thought, what grandmother would say, but see, interesting line said by the grandfather. But grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased. Pleased means happy with Toto's performance. He is clever, said grandfather. Given time, I'm sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazers into a rope and made his escape from the window. Now here, a interesting thing or a funny thing was said by the grandfather. The grandfather said that in a given time, what this monkey can do, actually he wants to make a rope by the shreds, by the pieces of your blazer. And what he wants to do, why he wants to make a sting, actually he wants to escape from this home. He wants to run away from this home. So through the window, what he will do, he will throw the rest of the curtain, the rest of the cloth outside from the window, so he can come down by hanging the ropes, which would be made by your blazer. So this is a funny or interesting thing said by the grandfather. His presence in the house still is secret. Toto was now transferred to a big case in the servant quarters, where a number of grandfather pets lived very sociably together. Now here, after this move, what the grandfather decided to do, the grandfather shifted this monkey into the one of servant quarters where there are other also some animals who are living. They were living very happily together and with full of brotherhoods. Sociably means they live with prospective life and happy life. A tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel. Tame means, my dear, pet or domestic squirrel, and for a while my pet dog. So there are 4-5 animals are living: a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a squirrel, or a goat. But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companion to sleep at night. So actually in this case, all were living, as I have told you, they are so sociably, they are so happy with the presence of each other, they live together. But this monkey, the baby monkey, didn't allow anybody to sleep along with him. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. Where is Saharanpur, my dear students, and where is Dehradun? Dehradun and Saharanpur are the cities are located in Uttarakhand, where a very holy river is placed, Ganga river. So all are just beside the Ganga river. Hardwar is very near from Dehradun as well as Saharanpur. So here, the grandfather has to go to where? Actually, they had to leave Dehradun. So actually, they are the residency. They are the residents of Dehradun, and the grandfather had to collect his pension as he was old. So he used to get pension. So he had what he did. He had to go to Saharanpur to collect his pension. Unfortunately, so what the grandfather did, the grandfather took this monkey as along with him. Unfortunately, I couldn't accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. But my grandfather told me everything after this. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. A canvas means a kind of a very hard or a kind of a leather type of bag where the Toto was placed into this bag. Actually, the father had to go to Saharanpur by the train, so his presence should be hidden because that monkey cannot attack on someone else, or some other note can be scared by him, by his presence. Or sometimes what happen, especially the pets like monkey, people have generally such type of illusion, such type of mindset in their mind, that they started hating, they start get irritated by the presence of the other people pets, even though they are containing a number of pets in their house. But to see the other people pets, they feel awkward, they feel dull, they feel rude. So it would be better for the Toto, so he was placed inside the bag. This with some straw at the bottom, and at the bottom straw means dry grass. Some dry grass were placed at the bottom of the bag, and where the monkey was placed became his new abode, a new living place. Abode means a new living place. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. Toto could not get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. So now here the Toto cannot put his hand outside because the bag was closed by the chain, as well as he cannot torn this bag because the wall of inside the bag was very strong. So if he wants to bite the bag, if he wants to bite the any piece of any part of the bag, it would be very difficult or very very terrible situation for this monkey. His efforts to get out only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor and occasionally jump into the air. And exhibitions that attract a curious crowds on onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. So what happened at this is the situation of Dehradun railway station, where what happened whenever the monkey wants to go outside or put his neck outside, what type of sign he used to show, that the grandfather can understand. What he did, he just started rolling the bag. He just moving here and there, so the bag can roll here and there. Even sometimes the monkey leap inside the bag. So what happened, the bag also lifted somehow in the air. So it becomes a exhibition, it becomes a matter of prospect to see everybody, the crowd who were present in this railway station. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur. So finally they had reached at Saharanpur railway station, and the monkey also remained very cool and calm under it. But while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collectors a wide grin. So now what happened when you see that after coming outside from the train, from the railway, from the rail, then there is an exit window, then there is an exit door. So the grandfather was coming outside to the railway station, but suddenly at the checkpoint, like turnstile means a kind of a circle where a ticket collector was standing to see everybody tickets. Actually, what happened? The here as whenever we generally arrive, whenever we generally reach in the railway station, we have to buy the tickets for the traveling, but we have to show the same ticket when where we are drop when we have to leave or when we have to drop our station, that the dropping station we have to show the ticket to the ticket collector, so that it would be the rule and regulation and as well as the permission or allow that you can leave the place. Otherwise, if you don't have tickets, then the person has to remain under the eyes of railway master and the security of the station, and it is also a offense considered, and then he has to pay the fine as well as or imprisonment. Then suddenly what happened? The Toto put out his head outside from the bag and started showing his green. Green means smile. Green means where showing the 32 teeth, the tooth of the mouth. The poor man was taken aback. The poor man, who is poor man? The ticket collector. He just got surprised and he just moved back a little bit. With great presence of mind and much to grandfather's annoyance, he said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." So first, the ticket collector see the face of the grandfather and as well as he saw the monkey. And by using his mind of presence of his mind, then he said that the dogs are, you are carrying dog as well as with you. You will have to pay the ticket of this dog. In vain means व्यर्थ में. In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey didn't qualify as a dog or even a quadruped. Quadruped, a four legs of animals. So here the grandfather was saying, I just wasted. I was fool that I just made this dog independent. I just made out of the bag. It was my mistake, and the dog was being resembled in the form of monkey. So it is also a very disgusting thing. And the ticket collector was observing that this piece of monkey is kind of a four legs of animals. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector. Classified means represent. So as, and 3 rupees was the sum handed over as his fare. So here, what was happening? Let me tell you, my dear students, everything in clear. Now here, the ticket collector was observing that this piece of animal, which head was outside from the bag, it was looking like a dog. Dog was resembling or look like similar with each other. So he thought that this might be dog and just give me the ticket of 3 rupees. So what the grandfather did, the grandfather hand over the fare of this dog as well as. Then grandfather, just to get his own bag, took from his pocket out our pet tortoise and said, what must I pay for this, since you charge for all animals? As for his own wish, as the grandfather was a jolly type of person, so what he did, he just take out the tortoise and showing this tortoise to the ticket collector and showing that do I need to pay for it, do I need to pay the fare of this as well as you are taking the tickets as each and every animals in the whole train, so I think I need to pay for it. So what was the response, or what was the reply of the ticket collector? The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, probed it. Probed means discovered, search it, looked it with his forefinger. Forefinger means after the thumb, that finger, it is known as forefinger. Gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, sorry, my dear students, the ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded, it's not probed, it's prodded. Prodded means provoked it with his forefinger, like putting his finger here and there and just making it little bit irritate or provoke. Gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, no charge, it's not a dog. And triumphant means a successful look, as well as the pleased look, that the ticket collector was happy and was showing a pride to see such type of creatures. So he was saying that there is no charge, it is not a dog. So this is the situation of the railway station of Saharanpur, that the ticket collector was checking the tickets of everybody. Then suddenly grandfather came in front of him. Then the grandfather was asked for the ticket when he was showing the ticket, and then suddenly the monkey, the Toto, came outside suddenly and poked out his head out of the chain of the bag and showing his a green smile or a big smile. And that the conversation was being happened. When Toto was finally accepted by the grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable. Stable where the especially horse house, a kind of a, what we could say, tabela. So there are many other animals also living in this stable. So when the grandmother finally accepted this animal, where he had for a companion the family donkey Nana. So there is a companion for Toto, and who is a donkey, and his name is Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. So now here, being being a awareness person, what grandfather did, the grandfather wants to make this animal familiar with the atmosphere or with the environment of the inside the stable. So what he did, he introduced each and every part of the stable to Toto. So that time this was the introduction part for the both animals to each other, that Nana as well as Toto. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause, without any clear cause, pulling at her halter. Halter is a kind of a, we could say, this is a kind of a thing which is bounded in the mouth of any animal, that give him, like we can say, lagam. I think so. Lagam. That you have seen such type of lagams, like ghode ki lagam. So here, that without any purpose, without any reason, the Toto was just pushing the halter towards the donkey and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Hay means dry grass. A bundle of dry grass, he wants to keep his head away from the grass. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches. Haunches means thigh. That we have thigh above the knee. That part is thigh. So the grandfather slapped him on his haunches, and she jerked back, moved in a very quick stride, dragging Toto with her, and also the donkey was dragging the Toto. He had fastened onto her long ears with his sharp little teeth, and he had fastened, and now the grandfather, what he did, he just put this halter on the sharp teeth of the donkey, and to make him cool and make him disciplined. Toto and Nana never became friends after this meeting. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evenings was the large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bath. So what it is a very interesting